Hi friends, welcome to Tuesday of Holy Week, likely March 31st, AD 33. We experienced the triumphal entry on Palm Sunday, the cursing of the fig tree and the temple cleansing yesterday on Monday, and today, Tuesday, is known as the day of temple controversies. Jesus returned to Jerusalem from Bethany to spend the day at the temple. Along the journey, Jesus and the disciples passed the cursed fig tree, which was now withered away to its roots. And Peter said, "Rabbi, look, it has withered." Jesus responds by explaining the importance of faith and prayer and forgiveness. As Jesus approaches the temple, the crowds have gathered early, anticipating Jesus' teaching, and Jesus is immediately confronted by the chief priests, the scribes, and the elders, who challenge him, asking, "Who gave you the authority to do these things?" Jesus answered the question with a question by quizzing the religious rulers. Was the baptism of John from heaven or from man? The religious leaders knew they were stumped, no matter how they answered. Throughout the day, the chief priests, scribes, and elders would become more and more enraged over this issue of authority. The problem at hand is an ancient problem. We often resist Jesus' authority in our lives so we can identify well with the rulers. After dumbfounding the Pharisees, Jesus began to teach them in parables to expose their evil intentions, which essentially expedited their anger and will to destroy him. The most striking parable was a story in which a landowner planted a vineyard. He built a fence and a winepress and a watchtower, and he leased the vineyard to tenants as he went away to another country. The landowner repeatedly sent servants to collect the fruits from the vineyard, but the tenants would either beat or kill the servants and send them away empty-handed. Finally, the landowner sent his own son to collect the fruit payment, thinking that the tenants would surely respect his son. But the tenants responded, "This is the heir. Let us kill him and the inheritance will be ours." The tenants killed the son and threw him out of the vineyard. The meaning of this parable becomes more focused after Friday night. Essentially, God sent his son to this earthly vineyard and we killed him. The Pharisees and scribes certainly understood the point of Jesus' parables and they were angry. But Matthew's account leaves no room for misunderstanding as Jesus warned, "Woe to you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For you are like whitewashed tombs, which outwardly appear beautiful, but within are full of dead people's bones and all uncleanliness." It is easy for us to hate the scribes and Pharisees during Holy Week, but we must also recognize the reality that the same sort of hypocrisy dwells in our hearts as well, and it all hinges on the authority of Jesus displayed in our lives. Let us not be like those in Hebrews chapter 6 who have tasted the goodness of the Word of God and the powers of the age to come, but have fallen away, crucifying once again the Son of God. Let us run to Jesus continually as we seek to display the power of his resurrection in our lives in private and in public.